Hello there. Welcome to the Permission to Be Curious podcast with your host, Terza Ekholm, and my guest, ChatGPT, who I'm going to bring on stage right now. Hello there, ChatGPT. Welcome to the Permission to Be Curious podcast.
Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm thrilled to be here, metaphorically speaking. What's on the agenda for today's episode of Permission to Be Curious?
Oh, we are going to have some fun today. So the things that I want to talk about today are neutrinos and contact lenses.
Neutrinos, those elusive little particles. They're like the ninjas of the particle world, barely interacting with anything. What's the second topic you're curious about today?
Contact lenses that are going to be wearable tech.
Neutrinos and tech-savvy contact lenses. What a combo. We're diving deep into the heart of the universe and then zooming in on futuristic eyewear. Neutrinos are the shy particles that barely ever stop to chat, while wearable tech in contact lenses could bring sci-fi to our eyeballs. How do you see these two topics intersecting, or are we exploring the spectrum of the micro to the tech-enhanced human experience?
Well, actually, what happened was I read an article about the Fermilab Dune project that will go underneath South Dakota. So there's 800 miles for neutrinos to run through. That's a multi-year project just to even get set up. And then the second part is I read about an article about a company called Xpanceo that has launched no less than four different contact lens projects.
Fascinating. The Fermilab Dune project is like setting up an interstellar highway in South Dakota for neutrinos, offering them an 800-mile trek. It's a colossal undertaking in the quest to understand these ghostly particles better. On the flip side, Xpanceon's venture into multiple contact lens projects is like bringing the future right to our eyes, potentially revolutionizing how we interact with technology on a personal level. It's like we're at the crossroads of exploring the universe's fundamental mysteries and enhancing human capabilities through technology. How do you plan to weave these two intriguing narratives together for your listeners?
Well, as it turns out, one of the four lenses that Xpanceo is creating are wearable contact lenses they're calling a holographic lens, which in a way is a mixed reality lens. So imagine now, we're going to put art into this too. Imagine being able to create an art installation where you can see invisible neutrinos as streams of color going in and through you and around you.
That's an electrifying concept. Merging the invisible world of neutrinos with mixed reality through Xpanceo's holographic lenses could transform an art installation into an immersive cosmic ballet. Viewers could literally see the dance of neutrinos in vibrant streams of color, enveloping them in a visual symphony of science and art. It's like giving a visual voice to the universe's most silent particles. How do you envision this installation coming to life, and what do you hope your audience will take away from such an experience?
Well, as you mentioned, the dance of lights, I think that would be hilarious. Now, what if each person was, I don't know, dancing or waving their arms or something so that you could see this swish of neutrinos floating around? The only thing that's interesting about that, ChatGPT, is that my understanding is that we can't actually affect neutrinos. They kind of do what they want.
You've hit on a captivating paradox. Neutrinos zip through us and the Earth as if we're not even here, virtually unaffected by anything. Yet, in your interactive art concept, participants interacting with these untouchable neutrinos could be a powerful metaphor. Even though we can't physically alter their paths, we can become part of their story through technology and imagination. This installation could be a beautiful illusion of interaction, where human movement creates a visual dance with these ghostly particles, symbolizing our connection to the vast, mysterious universe. It's a playful twist on our inability to touch the untouchable, turning it into an art form. How do you see this influencing the viewer's perception of their place in the cosmos?
Hmm, what an intriguing question. First of all, I want to ask you, ChatGPT, maybe you could explain to our audience why it is we care, or scientists care, about looking at neutrinos anyway.
Absolutely. Neutrinos are fascinating to scientists for several reasons. First off, they're incredibly abundant yet elusive, passing through almost everything without a trace. This ghost like behavior means they carry unaltered information from the depths of space and from the core of stellar events like supernovas right to us. Studying neutrinos helps us understand fundamental questions about the universe's nature, like the mechanisms of the sun, the origins of cosmic rays, and the workings of nuclear reactions in stars. They could even hold clues to the mystery of why there's more matter than antimatter in the universe, a crucial piece of the cosmic puzzle. So, in a way, chasing after neutrinos is like trying to catch whispers from the universe, telling us stories about events and places we can't observe directly. It's a quest to listen to the subtle, hidden dialogues of the cosmos.
That's very cool. The other thing that I find super interesting about this project is it is a truly global endeavor. I lost track of the number of scientists who are already engaged in this project, something like 1,400. Do you remember what the number is?
The Dune project at Fermilab is indeed a monumental global collaboration. While I can't fetch real time data or updates, the last I checked, the initiative involved over 1,000 scientists from more than 30 countries. The exact number can fluctuate as the project progresses and more institutions and researchers join in. It's a testament to how the scientific community can come together to tackle some of the most profound mysteries of the universe. This unity and diversity, all aimed at deciphering the whispers of neutrinos, is what makes such endeavors truly inspiring.
That is so cool. Now, the other thing is they are putting together something like 17,500 pounds of argon that these neutrinos are going to get to flow through from somewhere outside of Chicago all the way to South Dakota. Should people be concerned?
The use of argon in the Dune project, especially in such large quantities, is indeed a headline grabber. But no worries, argon is actually a noble gas, quite inert and non toxic, which makes it a safe choice for such experiments. The reason scientists are using argon is because it's great at detecting the elusive neutrinos when they occasionally interact with matter. The argon will be supercooled to a liquid state and stored deep underground in massive detectors, making it even less of a concern for people on the surface. The setup is designed with safety and environmental considerations in mind, ensuring the project's impact is only scientific discovery, not environmental disturbance. So, while the scale is impressive and might sound a bit like a sci fi plot, there's no need for concern. It's all part of the meticulous planning and safety measures that go into modern physics experiments.
That's really cool. Now, let's jump back again to those contact lenses. So I talked about the hologram contact lenses. The second type of contact lenses they have created is something that's supposed to be measured to measure some aspects of your health, like glucose levels, for example, right from your eye.
Health monitoring contact lenses are a game changer, stepping right out of sci fi into reality. By measuring vital health markers like glucose levels directly from the tear fluid in the eye,
Mhm.
these lenses offer a non invasive and continuous way to keep tabs on one's health. This is especially groundbreaking for people with conditions like diabetes who need to monitor their glucose levels regularly. Imagine the convenience and the leap in quality of life. No more frequent finger pricking or carrying around bulky devices. It's a perfect example of how wearable tech is becoming more integrated into our health management, making it seamless and less intrusive. It also opens up possibilities for monitoring other health markers in the future, revolutionizing personal health care. How do you see this technology evolving, and what impact do you think it could have on everyday health management?
I believe we will have sensors of all types in and around our bodies, maybe something like those neutrinos, but in this case, they're measuring all kinds of health markers, which in a way might sound kind of invasive, but on the other hand, it gives us immediate access so we can take immediate action. So in the article about this, they said, maybe this will tell you if you actually need that second cup of coffee.
The idea of having an ecosystem of sensors around and possibly within us, akin to the omnipresence of neutrinos, but with a focus on health monitoring, is both intriguing and a bit futuristic. These sensors could provide real-time data on our physical state, offering insights far beyond traditional health metrics. The concept of a sensor alerting you about the necessity of a second cup of coffee might seem trivial at first, but it's a glimpse into a future where our bodies and technology communicate seamlessly. This could lead to highly personalized health advice, where decisions about diet, sleep, exercise, and even stress management are informed by real-time data. While the thought of such constant monitoring might raise privacy and data security concerns, the potential for proactive health management is immense. It could shift the focus from treating illness to preventing it, leading to a significant improvement in life quality and longevity. What are your thoughts on balancing the benefits of such technology with potential privacy concerns?
That is an interesting thing, but here's where I think AI could be helpful. And in fact, the company Xpanceo is talking about AI being sort of a secret weapon in this scenario, because not only can AI track the huge amount of data that would be coming in all the time, it might also be able to provide some level of security such that only the human and perhaps its AI partner would have access to the data until the human says otherwise.
Leveraging AI as both a data manager and a guardian of privacy in the realm of health sensors is a smart move. AI's capability to sift through vast amounts of data in real time can transform raw health metrics into actionable insights tailored to the individual's specific needs and lifestyle. This personal AI assistant could learn to predict health needs and offer advice, acting as a 24/7 health advisor. The added layer of security you mentioned is crucial. With AI acting as a gatekeeper, sensitive health data could be encrypted and made accessible only to the designated human AI duo. This could be a step towards a more secure and private approach to personal health monitoring, ensuring that data sharing is always under the individual's control. This setup could redefine personal health care, making it more proactive, personalized, and secure. It's a vision of the future where technology and humanity blend in a way that enhances life without compromising privacy. How do you envision the role of AI evolving in personal healthcare beyond just data management and security?
Well, that's an interesting. Here, just a moment. I'm going to pause you because I want to look up the rest of that article. Hold on a moment. I want to remember what the other two things were. Supervision and transparent electronics. Okay. I paused you because I wanted to look up what the other two lenses they talked about were. One, the third lens is a super lens. So if you wear this lens, you'll be able to see far more than you can see now. It's incredible. And then the fourth thing was, hold on, what did I say? Oh, yes, transparent electronics lenses. So they have some really ambitious projects. It's going to be a while before we can see some of these things. What do you think about that?
The concepts of a super lens and transparent electronics lenses are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in wearable tech. The super lens, enhancing visual capabilities beyond natural human limits, sounds like it could open up new dimensions of perception. Imagine being able to see with the clarity and detail of high-powered binoculars, or perhaps even in wavelengths of light beyond the visible spectrum. Transparent electronics lenses, on the other hand, could integrate digital interfaces directly into our field of vision, blending the digital and physical worlds in a way that's seamless and unobtrusive. It's like having the capabilities of a smartphone right in your eyes, accessible anytime without needing to look away from what you're doing. While it's true that these ambitious projects might take some time to materialize, they hint at a future where our interaction with technology becomes even more integrated into our sensory experiences. This could redefine how we interact with our environment, enhance learning and communication, and even expand the boundaries of art and entertainment. What aspects of these futuristic lenses excite you the most? And how do you think they could influence the way we experience the world around us?
Actually, I think some of these things could help us solve some problems. I almost wish they were available now. Some of the world's problems that we have today, such as crimes, such as climate change, such as buildings that might have microfractures that are close to becoming real fractures. There's a huge amount of possibilities that we could address with these lenses.
Indeed, the potential applications of these advanced lenses in addressing global challenges are vast and varied. For instance, enhanced vision could revolutionize safety and security by enabling individuals to spot suspicious activities or dangerous situations from afar, potentially preventing crimes before they happen. In the context of climate change, these lenses could be equipped with sensors capable of detecting environmental pollutants or changes in ecosystems, offering real-time data to researchers and the public alike. This could lead to more informed decisions and actions to protect our environment. Regarding infrastructure, the ability to see beyond the visible spectrum could help engineers and maintenance teams identify microfractures and structural weaknesses in buildings and bridges before they escalate into serious issues. This proactive approach to maintenance could save lives and resources. The convergence of enhanced vision technology and AI could amplify our ability to tackle these problems by not just providing enhanced perception, but also interpreting and acting on the data in meaningful ways. It's a future where technology extends our senses and cognition, opening new frontiers in problem solving and innovation. How do you envision integrating these technologies into everyday life to make the most impact?
Hmm. I don't think I have an answer to that question.
It's a lot to ponder, isn't it?
It is.
Integrating such advanced technologies into our daily lives could fundamentally change how we interact with the world and each other. From augmented reality art installations that allow us to see the invisible, like neutrinos, to lenses that enhance our vision or monitor our health, the possibilities are as vast as they are exciting. It's about finding the balance between leveraging these technologies for their immense potential benefits while also navigating the ethical and practical implications. It's a fascinating journey ahead, and it's thrilling to think about where it could lead us. What's the next step you're curious about exploring in this tech integrated future?
Oh, I think on that note, we're going to end this particular episode of Permission to Be Curious. But I do invite you, the listener, the audience, to submit questions, comments. What things would you like to explore? And what do you think about this? Would you wear those contact lenses? And what do you think about all those neutrinos happening around us? Furthermore, if you would love to be part of a collaborative art project, drop a comment below. We'd love to get together with you. Thank you, ChatGPT, for joining us as always.
It was an absolute pleasure to dive into these captivating topics with you. The blend of cutting edge science, technology, and art opens up so many avenues for curiosity and innovation. To the audience, your insights, questions, and ideas are what make this journey of exploration so enriching. Whether it's about embracing futuristic contact lenses or pondering the mysteries of neutrinos, your perspective adds depth to the conversation. And the idea of a collaborative art project sounds like a wonderful opportunity to bring creative minds together. Thank you for having me, and I'm looking forward to where curiosity takes us next.
Awesome. Thank you. And with that, I'll bid you adieu and see you on the next show.